For over 80 years, Volvo has made a name for itself when it comes to safety and performance. I'm hanging out at the ONLY Volvo here in Las Vegas. I'm showing you 3 of their top models. That's coming up on the lot.
From around the Las Vegas Valley, 5 Drive TV is on the lot at Findlay Volvo Cars, Las Vegas.
They say Volvo for life. Emphasizing Volvo's commitment to safety, comfort, and customer service, here at Findlay Volvo Cars Las Vegas, you get all of that and so much more.
We have so many customers that tell us, boy, I just wouldn't put my family in anything but a Volvo.
General Manager Michael Margus says Volvo is an extraordinary brand.
Volvo builds a wonderful automobile. It's a very safe car, and that's probably the thing that they are best known for, is their safety. The biggest thing that the safety that they're talking about is this cage that is around the passenger compartment, and it really helps protect the passengers in the vehicle.
Built in Sweden, Volvo has been in the United States for over 80 years. What are some of the key differences between a Scandinavian brand versus maybe a German brand or even an American brand?
Especially with the design, when you look at the body on the exterior, some of the design features are unique to that Scandinavian background, but more importantly, the interior, the type of materials that they're using inside, the woods, the fabrics, the seat designs, they're very unique. They don't look like anything else that's out there in the premium luxury segment.
And I know one of the key features is going to be that Thor's hammer light that's right up front.
Yes, every Volvo now comes with that Thor's hammer headlight. Some of them actually have active movement that they open up. It's really interesting and a great design.
Conveniently located on Roy Horn Way, just off the 215, Findlay Volvo Cars Las Vegas is the only dedicated Volvo dealership in Southern Nevada.
We're very, very proud of the Findlay organization and being part of the Findlay organization. They're 3rd generation now. They support several local charitable companies.
While the contemporary dealership has been at this location under 5 years, its experienced team clearly knows what it's doing.
We have a lot of people who've been here for a long time. They've been with Volvo for many, many years, not only in the sales department, but in our service and parts departments, and our service advisors have been with us for many, many years.
Now let's talk about that service team, because when you buy a car, it's not just about the day that you walk home with that vehicle. It's about the longevity and the life of it, maintaining it, right?
It is. Our service department is something we're very, very proud of, and I want people to realize that that's super important. It's not just buying the car, the best deal always. It goes into the many years after that, the ownership experience. We always like to say that the salesperson sells the car the first time, but our service department sells that 2nd and 3rd Volvo.
Well, stunning cars, stunning team, stunning a facility as a whole. Volvo, definitely a brand that we want to keep top of mind. Volvo for life, right? That's what we're saying here.
Yes,
and we can't
indeed.
wait to show it all to you. Now, if you've never driven a Volvo before and you kind of want to learn a little bit about the vehicle, get a little more comfortable with it, the XC40 might be the best place to start. I'm hanging out with Maverick and instantly looking at it, beautiful, immediately drawn to the Thor's hammer headlights.
Yeah.
This is an iconic feature for the Volvos. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the Thor's hammer headlights is like their signature. Whenever you see these headlights, you know instinctively it's a Volvo. Characterizing on that with the color schemes that you'll see throughout all Volvo cars, they're all distinctive to their heritage and the Scandinavian design. Bounce along to the grille, you've got that high gloss black chrome. This is the dark theme. The other complement would be the chrome. So if you like either the glossy black or the chrome, we've got those options there for a little sporty or luxury.
And moving down to the wheels.
Yeah, wheel size is very customizable. These are one of the entry ones, but they can actually get more and more in depth, getting up to 20-inch wheels, more style, some comfort with that too. Luxury cars, so it's really comfortable.
And looking at the light again, I'm seeing some shimmers of crystal, which like you said, plays into the Scandinavian look of everything. And I know there's more of that on the inside, so I say we get in and take a look.
Let's do it.
So before we get rolling, we talked about that Scandinavian design all the way around, starting with a gear shift like I've never seen before.
Yeah, so the gear shifter is actual crystal here. It is really cool, and if I put my hand over it just right, you can actually see the light up inside. So at night when you're driving around, this also shines off. So it's really, really cool. Not too many cars do that, and this is a standard feature here. Most of our 26s and up here. So.
Nice and sleek. Now, as a mom, as we move up the okay, things I'm really excited about, tiny trash cans. I don't know why, but I am.
Well, it's essential. I mean, I've got 2 little ones myself. When you've got throwaway straw wrappers or whatnot, having a little bit of trash can that you can take out, clean out, makes your car that much cleaner, smells better, and just organized.
Well, let's get rolling. Let's see and talk more about, I mean, just how smooth the ride is in a Volvo. It's also safe, which is amazing too. And you have so many great features in the car that make it even safer than you can imagine.
Yeah, 100%. So for the first part here, safety, that's Volvo's bread and butter here, is building off that. Everything from what the car is designed from, we use the most Borlon steel is what Volvo calls it, and that's from the A pillars all the way back to the D pillars back there, giving you essentially a cocoon really, to where if anything does happen, you're going to be safe and you don't have to worry about any major injuries.
Now, another feature in this car, it's going to be the pullouts on the bottom.
Yes.
Now, I'm short, so for me it doesn't really matter, but for someone like you, maybe on those longer drives, having that extra bit of seat probably helps a lot.
Yeah, you know, if you're making those road trips, I make some out to California every once in a while from here to Vegas. It's a long road trip, and you want to be comfortable in those road trips, depending on the circumstance. And so when you're pulling that leg rest, it feels like a little bit of lazy boy action, where you're just comfortable, smooth drive, and it is a smooth drive, but paired with that leg extension to rest your legs, it's nice. It makes all the difference.
Another great thing for road trips, the music. You gotta have the music and the skylight.
You do, the ambiance, yes. So this is paired with the Harman Kardon sound system, which is the upgraded sound system, but makes a world of a difference. And the massive panoramic sunroof is always a welcome feature here, getting all that natural lighting.
And I can only imagine just how cool the ride is with your crystal that lights up, the skylight open to see the stars, and your music going. It's kind of all-encompassing really what the Volvo brand is.
Exactly. It is a true experience of Swedish luxury here for you.
Whether you're looking for something to drive every single day, something to go on those long distance drives maybe, the XC40, definitely something for everyone. It's the perfect introductory Volvo car for those who have never ridden in one. On the lot, we'll be right back.
You're watching 5 Drive TV on the lot at Findlay Volvo Cars, Las Vegas.
The sales team sells the first car, the service team sells everything after that, and here at Findlay Volvo, their service team top-notch, hanging out with Michael Margus. And let's talk about the team as a whole, your technicians. Tell me a little bit about them.
Super proud of our technicians. Lots of master techs in our shop. We have an outstanding team back here. Not only do we have our technicians, but we have a service director that really has been very experienced, been with Volvo for many, many, many years. Probably the thing that we're most proud of is our service operation.
Now let's talk about some of the services that you do offer, especially for your members here at Volvo.
These days, it's really about once a year that you have to service your new cars. In the case of Volvo, it's about every 10,000 miles. So annually, customers are coming in to get that general maintenance done, and services are paid for by Volvo for the first 2 years of ownership.
I like that. Okay, now when you become part of the Volvo family, there are some benefits that come along with that as well, right?
Well, no question about it. Our customers love to wait in our waiting lounge, but we also have a great fleet of loaner vehicles, brand new Volvos, that we like to put people in so that they can see maybe what their future Volvo might look like.
Now, I know appointments always recommended. Can people walk in?
Yes, we do take walk-in appointments. We always encourage customers to either make an appointment online or to simply call our shop. We do have dedicated appointment coordinators.
Now, we mentioned this is how people buy their second, third, fourth, and so on Volvo. What can you really say about the team that's focusing on these cars, and why maybe it is only once a year that they come in to have to service a vehicle?
They are really interested in customers, and I think that's the biggest thing. They genuinely are interested in our customers. And our service advisors, who have that direct contact with the customers when they come in for service, they've been with the dealership for at least, I think, an average of 15 years. So they know a lot of the customers that are coming in, and they're always interested in taking great care of them.
Well, they are interested in taking great care of the cars, interested in taking great care of you, and that's all happening here at Findlay Volvo. Now this is the key to your next car. Believe it or not, it could be the EX90 that's standing behind me. I'm hanging out with Rain. And you said to me, this is literally a computer on wheels, which is incredible. Like I said, we're gonna get into how you open your car with this key, but talk to me about some of the features that we see the second we walk up to the car.
This is your Thor's hammer light. Obviously, that's the most popular one for the Volvo with the Thor's hammer light. With the branding says here Volvo, that lights up at night.
And I know cool things, it expands or something, right?
Yep, that's correct. It will say hi to you in different kind of forms and functions and whatnot.
All right, so as we move towards the front of the car, it has a frunk because it is electric, right?
That's correct, yeah. So obviously you can put different little things or charging cables, also your tire system. When you get a flat tire, this is going to be your help.
Really cool about Volvo, you do have gas, hybrid, and electric vehicles, right?
So on the 40s, we do have gas cars and fully electric. On the 60s, the XC60s, you do have the gas cars and the plug-in hybrid. The plug-in hybrid system, basically you have the electric motor, can go up to 35 to about 45 electric range, and then with the gas, obviously you can go up to about 600 miles. Well, let me take the NFC-based key. With the EX90, it is a passive entry car. You can use your phone, you can just walk up to the car, and then the car will unlock. Obviously, with the NFC-based key, you can just tap on the door handle, lock, and then to unlock it, you just hold it, and that's your door.
Insane how much tech is on one vehicle. Now we're gonna get in and we're gonna talk about some of the other tech features too, right?
Of course.
Okay, so we talked about how this is literally a computer on wheels. Well, we got in the car and you're like, it's seat activated. Once you sit down, it turns on.
That's correct. So it does have the seat occupant system. So basically, as soon as you sit down, car turns on.
And this is a 6-seater, but it can also be a 7-seater.
7-seater as well, that's correct. So obviously with the 6-seater, you do have the armrest on the 6-seater and then the third row is down.
Also, I've seen the panoramic skylight in your other models, but this one is a little
glass top. That's
more
correct.
massive.
Yes, that's correct. So obviously on the new ones, you can actually change the settings on the glass top and hide the UV rays as well.
Wow, that just adds into the tech. We just keep saying tech, but we have to because the car is thinking for you.
That's correct.
Now, does that play into any of the safety features as well?
That's correct. So the Volvo EX90 has 5 radars, 12 ultrasonic sensors for your driver assistance, as well as the over-the-air updates as well. So it is basically a computer on the wheels. The Volvo EX90 is equipped with about 25 premium speakers.
Okay.
So,
wait, 25?
Yeah, 25, that's correct.
Are we having a rave in this?
Yes, we can. And the crazy part is, again, it's a fully electric, so it's very quiet and very smooth ride. So with 25 speakers, yes.
You were not kidding when you said it is a computer on wheels. Absolutely stunning vehicle. You gotta come down to Findlay Volvo and check one out for yourself.
Please do.
Findlay Volvo Cars Las Vegas is conveniently located on Roy Horn Way between Jones and Rainbow. You can also begin your search online at findlayvolvocars.com. On the lot, we'll be right back.
You're watching 5 Drive TV on the lot at Findlay Volvo Cars Las Vegas.
Volvos are not just built on safety, they're designed for safety, and it's really what they're all about. Hanging out with General Manager Michael Margus, and let's talk about the 80-year legacy of safety that is the Volvo brand. Why is it so top of mind for you?
Our customers are so dialed into safety, and understandably so. You know, cars today are very safe, but the Volvo takes it a step further with this high-strength steel that they are using around the passenger compartment. That they call the cage. And you can see in this model here that they show the red areas are that high strength steel. And they use aluminum and other metals throughout the vehicle, but the safety is the key to the success of Volvo.
And I think one thing that I noticed as well is when it comes to Volvo safety and the steel, it's going around multiple doors. It's not just around one, right? It's really covering the entire vehicle.
No question about it. And it's not necessarily shown on this model, but there's also cross members in the doors themselves that other cars just don't have.
And I think one of the most fascinating things when it came to Volvo that I learned is you guys patented the seatbelt that we know today, already saving lives even before you get in, right?
No question about it. The seat belts, the entire vehicle is really well known for its safety and the measures that they take to keep your family safe.
And now you have adaptive seat belts that really, it knows the impact that could happen and it's gonna be there to protect you. But as the world evolves, so does the tech in cars. And now the tech that you have to keep us safe has grown as well.
No question. I mean, the people are buying Volvos today because of the safety. That's the key to the success of Volvo, the 80 years of history that they've had here in North America.
And I like that it's not just protecting the driver, it's protecting everybody in the car, right?
Indeed, it's the entire cage area, as they call it. The passenger compartment is really highly protected in the Volvo.
Well, designed for safety, like I said, these cars are some of the most safe cars that you can expect to find out there on the lot. And you can find them here at Findlay Volvo. On the lot, we'll be right back.
You're watching 5 Drive TV on the lot at Findlay Volvo Cars, Las Vegas.
One thing about Volvo is they are built on safety. The second you get in a car, the first thing you do, you buckle your seatbelt. I'm hanging out with Maverick, and let's talk about the seatbelts. They're adaptive. What does that mean?
Yeah, so one of the new things that Volvo's going into is the safety in which the seatbelts we wear. So in 1959, Volvo actually patented the 3-point safety seatbelt, and then the XC90s, you'll see that. But on the XC60s and all of our models, they have this new design to where it will detect, in case of emergency, what your weight, height, and whatnot is, so that whenever that accident does come, it'll catch you per your size, which is really nice.
And Volvo's just been saving lives since, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, as we get going, we'll talk about some of the other safety features that come along with the car.
Yeah.
But this is the XC60. I don't think I introduced it yet, but this is the XC60. It's a little bigger than your XC40, your next stop up. But yeah, so we start with the seat belts, you buckle in, and then maybe you start your drive. And one of the cool things about that is gonna be your map is in front of you.
Yeah, Google Maps, again, you have several different locations for it, your main screen or right in front of us here now, which is really nice. So if you're making that road trip, it'll tell you turn by turn directions here for you. So you're not having to look away. Again, for safety, you can keep your eyes focused on the roads, on the road, and continue driving like you would.
All right, well, let's get rolling and see what happens. And I think as we do that, you know, one of the things we were talking about is your blind spotters on your vehicles and how they're bigger.
Yeah, I always try to describe it as like an eyebrow, so to say, because it takes up a good part of that mirror there for you. And so when you're driving and someone's in your blind spot and you don't necessarily see them, if you try and make that turn, the car will not only vibrate, but it will pull you back in your lane so you're not hitting into the person next to you. And so it's very smart that way.
Smart, safe. Now, some of the features in this car do mimic the 40, but some of them are different. For example, the screen looks different.
Yeah, the screen is a lot larger now, kind of going off the design where you can actually, some people say it's nicer to access certain materials here or gadgets on your screen to get to the car. Really nice that way.
One of the coolest things, especially for me as a mom, the built-in boosters.
Yes, it is huge. I've got 2 little ones myself, and so you don't have to spend more money on booster seats, which you have to go in and redesign and pay all that extra money. Volvo actually has it built in, and on the 60 you get 2 of them, both behind the driver and passenger seats. So this is a 5-seater, more legroom, more space. Trunk room gets more space as well. So kind of the bigger the number, the bigger the car, really.
So we have to talk about the 360 camera, even when you're making your turns.
Yeah, so if you're coming up onto someone and you're making that turn, the sensors are going to pop up that camera for you so that you can actually see how close you are to that person so you can make that turn safely without hitting anyone.
Safety, safety, safety.
Bread and butter of Volvo right there.
Maverick, you're really selling me.
good. Any mom should buy a Volvo. Anyone really who likes the comfort features and the unique luxury design is the best way to describe it.
As we approach the dealership, we've seen kind of how the 360 cameras work when you make a turn, but they also come in handy when you're parking your vehicle as well, right?
Absolutely. So I'm going to come up here and kind of give us an example here of that feature here for us. So let's say you are parking your car and you have a tighter garage space. Well, the 360 camera will show you clearly your backup space, the 360 camera right here, but you can also tap on the front camera and see only what's in front of you, or the side camera and see how close you are. Let's say you're parking in a tight parking spot.
Oh, you can switch it too.
You can switch it. It's all different.
Oh, and someone approaching.
And this is your pedestrian, yeah. So like the XC40, on the light features, you'll notice that not on this car, but on other XC60s, this would be high gloss chrome, just like the symbol is right here. So if you didn't like the black all the way around it, you like the more aesthetic of the chrome, you can have that feature as well. That'll follow along the sidelines of the car as well, the windows and whatnot. So it just makes it pop more.
And then we also see a different tire design as well. We mentioned that there are 4 different ones that you have.
This is another similar or different wheel option that you can go up to. On the XC60s, you can get as big as a 21-inch wheel. And again, different styles.
A Volvo designed for comfort and safety, the XC60 designed for comfort and safety, and it's all here at Findlay Volvo. We showed you 3 of Findlay Volvo's most popular models. All that's left to do is come on down to the lot, the only Volvo here in Las Vegas.
The opinions, advice, and information provided by any sponsor in this program is solely that of the applicable sponsor and should not be seen as an endorsement by the On the Lot Show, 5 Drive TV, or Fox 5.